Hi everybody, this is Natasha Wilkinson, your independent scentsy consultant from Mount Isa, Australia. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So, yesterday afternoon, I got a box. So, we're about to do an unboxing review. This box actually contains my monthly Scentsy Club. So, what is Scentsy Club? Scentsy Club is an auto ship program where you can get your favorite Scentsy consumable products on a frequency basis. So you can choose to have it shipped to you monthly, you can choose to have it shipped to you bi-monthly, or you can choose to have it shipped to you quarterly. It doesn't cost anything to sign up to this subscription. It is absolutely free to sign up. It is absolutely free to cancel. It is totally customizable. All you're paying for is basically whatever products you're ordering through this program. So it is for consumables only. You can't get warmers, you can't get buddies, you can't get that type of thing through Scentsy Club. But by buying your consumables through Scentsy Club, you are getting a lot of different perks and a lot of different benefits that you can't get through a regular website. So I have a few quarterly ones going, but I also have a monthly one going, which is what this is. And my monthly one, I customize, I change out every month to what I think I may need. If you can hear babbling in the background, that's my 2-year-old. So, my monthly one is changed very frequently every month, and it changes every month, basically. So, if you are going to basically do a order over $51 here in Australia, that is consumable products only and not warmers, not buddies, not buddy clips. So if you're buying wax, if you're buying bulbs, if you're buying pods, if you're buying oils, if you're buying our cleaning products, if you're buying our laundry products, and you're going to buy over $51 worth of product, my suggestion is to you to pop it through Scentsy Club, because at $51 you get an automatic 10% discount. So this is the best possible savings if you're not hosting your own party or don't have your own personal shopping link to get 3.5 price products, and you're wanting orders of over $51 of consumable products. Scentsy Club is the way to go, because your whole order then will be 10% off. So that's the first big perk of Scentsy Club. The second big perk of Scentsy Club, which is probably one of my favorite perks, is always get my bar. So we have so many limited time offers. We have scents that retire at the end of each season. We have bring back my bar. We have scents that are only year round for a very short period of time. If you fall in love with one of those scents, you can pop it into Scentsy Club. If it is wax, this is for wax only, and you are guaranteed to always get that particular scent hand poured and handmade for you for as long as it's in your Scentsy Club subscription. So that has to be my favorite perk, and you will find as we're going through my unboxing that, or any of my other unboxings in Scentsy Club in my quarterly subscriptions, that I have a lot of bars that are no longer available. At the moment, a lot of these bars in my monthly Scentsy Club are currently available. They have been brought back out of the vault from the monthly one. I think there are a couple that aren't available, but most of them will eventually be retired And if I keep them in my club, I will still be always able to get it. So we're going to start unboxing, and I'll talk about some more of the perks as we get to them. So I have a Jack's Obsession. Today we have just begun a 48-hour sale. So you can actually get this a little bit cheaper at the moment for the next 48 hours. This is from our Halloween Harvest collection. I have to have this come monthly to me. I also have multiple of this scent in my scentsy club because it is just so damn good. So I love cider scents, but they have to be a wintry cider scent. There is a Home for the Holidays cider scent at the moment for Christmas, but to me it screams a little bit more summer. But this one, even though it's wintry, I will warm all year round. So it is a crisp green apple. You get that bright crisp green apple, which is why it is good to warm year round. But it's also got those mulled spices. It's got just a little bit of touch of cinnamon and clove, adding a warmth to it. So for me, this is my transition scent from spring to winter and from winter to summer. It's great to warm as you're transitioning into those different months. And it's beautiful in winter. I don't warm it a lot in the really, really hot weather, but I warm it transitioning in and out of those weathers, and I warm it in winter because that bright green apple, it's not too heavily in warmth and wintry, so it is really good for transition as well. As I said, I have 2 of these in a quarterly subscription, and I have 1 of these come monthly. I don't think this is going to come out of my monthly subscription anytime soon because it is just so damn good. So another one, which is also from the Nightmare Before Christmas collection that I absolutely love. More of a winter scent to me, but when winter comes, I blow through them like a mad woman. So I like to have a stock up of them because I know when winter comes, I'm just going to go crazy on it. And I ran out last winter. I didn't have a big enough stock up. I thought 1 in a quarterly subscription would have been enough for me. So no, when it came back this Halloween, I upped my subscription to 2 in the quarterly and put 1 into a monthly, and that is Halloweentown. So this is a dark, deep, woodsy scent, but then it's got a little bit of a sweetness from like a berry or a plum. To me, it smells like I've popped a bottle of red wine. You can smell that sweet cork and that sweet, dark, rich berry from the red wine. It's absolutely fantastic. This is also available in the 48-hour cyber sale at a discounted price for the next 48 hours. So if you're wanting to try Halloweentown, now would be the time to try it. As I said, I have to have multiple of this in my club because it's another one I really enjoy. Don't warm it in summer, warm it in winter, but I know I need to stock up before winter comes because when winter comes, it's going to go through my house quite a fair bit. So the next one we're going to talk about is probably another wintry scent for me, and that is from the Villains Just One Bite. This is also currently still available on the website. So this is another apple and spice scent, but it's completely opposite to Jack's Obsession. This has a more darker, deeper woodsy note. It's got the red apple scent compared to that tart, crisp, bright green apple. So you've got more of a sweeter red apple scent. And then it has molasses added to it. So the molasses in here kind of richen, well, that's not a word, kind of makes this scent a little bit richer, makes it a little bit more bakery type smell. Really beautiful to warm on a cold winter's day. One of my favorites. So this one is also from the Villains collection. So this one I'll warm all year round. I'll warm winter, summer. And it's Mistress of Evil Maleficent. So this is a Satsuma plum. It has blood orange and gardenia in it. Honestly, I don't smell the gardenia when I smell this. I smell a really rich, sweet, earthy plum. I think the gardenia just sweetens that earthy note out of this, so it's just this beautiful, fruity, vibrant, rich, earthy plum. I love to mix this one with sweet plum pastry and pretty and plum and have this like baked, fruity, sweet plum scent going through the house. And when I do, I get so many comments off people. It is absolutely amazing. This one will not be leaving my club anytime soon either. I have this on a quarterly basis. And I also have one on a monthly basis because it is one I will warm in every room in the house all year round. So one of the things with my monthly club is I like to pop bars in. I know I warm a lot and I know I want to build up a stock up of. So that's kind of what I kind of try and do with my monthly club as well. So this one I have downgraded to one since having this club ship out. As I said, I change it every month. But with the Christmas collection, we had Olaf Warm Hugs come out. So Olaf Warm Hugs is a sweet mint scent. You get that fresh, brisk mint, but there is a vanilla note in here which makes it slightly sweeter. And for me, there are two types of scents I find when I'm in a mood to spring clean and just give the house a bit of a lift, a bit of a reset. They are citrus scents that are good for doing that, but I'm not the biggest citrus fan. So I sometimes gravitate towards mint scents when doing that. So I also gravitate towards mint scents, usually in the month of December, as I'm gearing up into the Christmas mood. And the other time I usually gravitate towards mint scents is when I suffer from allergies sometimes and get headaches and I don't want something overpowering in the house. Now, all our products are for fragrance enjoyment only. There's no medicinal benefit with any of our products. I'm not making any medicinal claims, but I find for me, personally, mint scents to soothe me a little bit. When I have a headache, I don't want something overpowering in the house. I love to have scents that knock you on your way out of the door and that you can smell up the street when I'm warming my fragrance. But when I'm suffering from those allergies and headaches, I just want something a little bit more lighter, a little bit more soothing, a little bit more calming. And for me, that's when I reach for a mint scent. So this is just a beautiful, soft, sweet mint. So I had two of them this month come. I have downgraded to one and then I've put one into a quarterly subscription because the couple I did buy when it first got released, I have already used. So I just wanted to build my stock up a bit there. So the next one we are going to talk about is no longer available. So this was in our last catalogue, and this is one of my right or die for scents. It's one I always have to have. It originally came out as a scent of month in February of 2020. It was the month I actually started scentsy. So this is kind of a little bit of a scent memory for me because it was my first scent of the month experience. And then I wasn't really up to the know, I guess you'd say, on pardon, allergies there, on scentsy clubs. So I whacked one in my scentsy club, not realizing I would want more when it was no longer available. So when it came back and retired again, I made sure I upped it to a monthly subscription and then 2 coming in a quarterly subscription, and that is Strawberry Rose. This is just a beautiful, ripe strawberry off the vine. I don't smell the rose in this. I honestly do not smell the rose in this. But there is a little bit of a sweetness, so I think the rose cuts down that green note and adds a sweetness, making that strawberry smell a little bit more juicy. Sorry. A little bit more decadent. Okay, so another one that's no longer available, which my first month as a consultant in, I totally overlooked. And then it came into the clearance section and I brought a bunch of them and then wished I hadn't overlooked it. I wished I had put it into Scentsy Club and thought the fact that it came into clearance section, I'd missed out. I was just only going to be able to enjoy what came into the clearance section. But then they brought it back into the catalogue and I was so happy. I wasted no time in making sure it went into my Scentsy Club on a monthly subscription and 2 of them in a quarterly subscription because I use this scent at least once a month. And that is Cozy Cardigan. This is a beautiful, soft, musky perfume scent that I like to have warming in the bedroom. Slightly perfumey, slightly sweet. So it's suede and blushing rose, but it's just romantic and soft and warm and perfect for the main bedroom. And that's another one of my scents that I absolutely cannot live without. So one of the items that I always have in my monthly Scentsy Club is a pack of cotton cleanups. So this is probably my go-to method for cleaning out my warmers. It is so easy to clean them out using these, and they are so hard to get on the website. They are constantly out of stock. So one of the other brilliant perks of Scentsy Club is you're basically treated like a VIP member with Scentsy Club. So before these will become available onto the website, even though they're our website item, if they are out of stock, they will fulfill Scentsy Club orders before making them available on the website. So I'm not saying that if they're totally out of stock, you're going to get them through Scentsy Club straight away, but they will fulfill all Scentsy Club orders before making it available on the website. So generally, you will get these in your Scentsy Club even if they are out of stock, unless they are totally out of stock and waiting for some to come. And then your Scentsy Club order will be fulfilled before available stock is put on the website. So being a Scentsy Club pays because you're a VIP and you get fulfillment of low product first. The next thing we're going to talk about is I popped in a 25 watt blue globe. Either I didn't have one or I've used it in one of my warmers. Can't quite remember. So I have never actually used this particular product, and I have 2 outdoor dogs, totally outdoor dogs. Never used the pet products. My big outdoor dog has taken to the last couple of weeks scratching her back on the fence. So I thought it's time I attempted to try and bathe the dogs. So this is going to be a challenge for me. So I picked up a Best Bud Suds pet shampoo in Sweet Pea and Shea. So I've never actually smelt the pet products, but the reason it's going to be a challenge is because one of my dogs absolutely loves water, but you can't keep her still when water's running. She chases it. You try and hose the yard. You try and fill up the water bowl. She's jumping in it. She's chasing the hose. The other dog runs and hides under the fence. So it's going to be interesting with me trying to bathe them. Okay, so not very strong. A little bit soapy smelling, but I am getting like that sweet note from the sweet pea. So this is going to be fun trying to bathe them and testing out the pet product for the first time. So I did also pick up a up bar, which is new out. And I don't have the scent notes on me. I think there was green apple and other fruity notes. I think there was a watery green note in here as well, which is what I can smell when I open this. I can smell a really fresh, watery green note. And I can smell what smells like a almost a quart. It's almost coming off aquatic, but then I get like in the back note a little bit of a citrus maybe, or a little bit of a fruity note, kind of brightening up that watery green a little bit. Not one I would probably gravitate to. I'd probably warm this and enjoy this, but it's not going to stay in my Scentsy Club, and it's not one that I would go out of my way to buy more. But it smells like it would be a nice bathroom, a nice laundry scent for me. I don't hate it, but it's just not a scent that I'm particularly gravitating towards. So this wasn't through Scentsy Club. It was just a one-off purchase that I grabbed because it's in the clearance section. I did originally have it in Scentsy Club Pedal Pals. So this is a marshmallow floral scent. It's rose, it's jasmine, and then it has like a sweet vanilla-y marshmallow to it. So once your Scentsy Club reaches $101 in product, you have the option to choose a half price item. So that's the next perk I'm going to talk about, is a half price item. Now, there is one item that you can't use product credit towards, that you can't use half price items towards, even in a hostess party, and that's the Wiff Box. But you can get the Wiff Box for half price if you so choose that item. You can choose whatever item you want. You can choose a laundry liquid, you can choose a washer whiff tub, you can choose a wax bar. It doesn't have to be the Wiff Box. But if you were wanting to get a Wiff Box for half price, this is the only way you can get a Wiff Box for half price, and that is through Scentsy Club. So that I get the Wiff Box every month. Now, what the Wiff Box is it is a mystery box that they change the thing up every month, and for that month you get $51 of full product and samples, because the Wiff Box normally costs you $51 of mystery products in there. So this is a good way of trying things that you may have never have thought to try before. So normally I would do this in a separate video, but we're the 30th of November, which means this is the last day that you can actually order November's Wiff Box. Tomorrow the Wiff Box will change over and it will be December's Wiff Box with new and exciting products in it. So because I get the Wiff Box every month, I choose that as my half-priced item. But you could just put a Wiff Box in your Scentsy Club subscription, and instead of paying $51, just get it for 10% off, because a Wiff Box by itself reaches that $51 perk of the 10% off. So what is in November's Wiff Box? We're going to open it here in this video, as I said, because there's one day left, so there is really no point to me doing a separate video. So with the Wiff Box, you always get a flyer which tells you of the theme and a little activity. So this has wrapping paper with little gift tags, and it says, "The holiday season is fast approaching and we can't wait for your November Wiff Box. We've included a variety of minty fresh fragrances to celebrate this time of year, in addition to an exclusive reindeer Biddy Buddy scented in silver bells. And since Biddy Buddies and Scentsy products in general make such great gifts, you will also find a sheet of wrapping paper to get you started for holiday gifting." So we will talk about the Biddy Buddy first. So this particular Biddy Buddy is not available on the website. The only way you can get this is by purchasing November's Wiff Box. So let's open him and have a look. And Silver Bells is one of my favorite minty fragrances. It is a candy cane mint with fresh pears. So that is our cute little reindeer Biddy Buddy. So hang on a moment, there's someone. I do apologize, that was for across the road, the neighbors. I thought postman may have come. I had a message on the phone saying I was due for another Scentsy delivery. So let's continue with the Wiff Box, shall we? So we also get a scent circle in Polar Bear Hugs. So Polar Bear Hugs is a black raspberry jam. Amber, I think, was the other scent note. To me, it's this beautiful fresh laundry bathroom scent. I smell Polar Bear Hugs. It was originally called Eskimo Kiss. And when I smell Polar Bear Hugs, I get thrown back into a total scent memory of my grandmother's house and my sister taking me to botanical gardens, because to me, Polar Bear Hugs smells like a beautiful potpourri. I just get potpourri out of Polar Bear Hugs. So we have a wax bar in Twilight Frost. This is my 8-year-old son loves this particular scent. It smells like, to me, it's just rained and you've got that, or you've come out of a very heavy frost and you've got that dew on the grass. You got that earthy, damp rain smell just after the rain clinging to the grass. That's what I smell when I smell Twilight Frost. My son absolutely loves it. So, speaking of Silver Bells earlier, we have a bar of Silver Bells. As I said, a fresh candy cane, minty candy cane, sweetened by that fruity note of pear. We have a counter clean in evergreen and grapefruit, which was one of our Christmas scents with the counter clean and dish soaps. I actually didn't buy the bundle because I had so many counter cleans going. So it will be interesting to actually smell this when I'm ready to open this, because I haven't smelt this particular scent. And normally with your Wiff Box, you also get a little sample of next month's scent of the month. So this is December's scent of the month, Black Forest and Pine. I have done a separate video on this particular scent of the month, so I won't be opening this up. This will be gifted to someone because I have got my scent of the month kit. So, as I said before, a Wiff Box costs $51 normally to buy. My 2-year-old is creating havoc in the background. So, a Wiff Box costs $51 normally to buy. So, I've just done a quick breakdown of November's Wiff Box. So, your counter clean costs you $17. 2 bars will cost you $10 each. A Bitty Body will cost you $20. This Bitty Buddy is exclusive to the Wiff Box only. So you can't get this Bitty Buddy anywhere but the Wiff Box, but other Bitty Buddies on our site are generally $20. And a scent circle costs you $5. So that's 20, 30, 40, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. So that's $62 of full priced product plus your sample of forest pine, which has really no monetary value. So for $51, you were getting $62 worth of product in November's Wiff Box. As I said, I popped that in my Scentsy Club as my half price item, so I only paid $25 and got $62 of product value in my November Wiff Box. So as you can see, Wiff Boxes are totally worth their value. They are a great way to try things you may have never tried before. You may have never tried our counter clean. So it's a great way for you to try these type of products. They're great to gift, particularly this time of year coming up to Christmas. And there is one other little perk with Scentsy Club that I have yet to talk about. Last month, they actually started to roll out a loyalty program of Scentsy Club. So now, by signing up to Scentsy Club, you can actually get loyalty points towards your purchase, which you can use either in Scentsy Club or on the website. So if you're eyeing off a particular warmer, even though you can't put it in Scentsy Club, you can use your loyalty points towards that warmer. And you also get extra points if you refer people with a special referral link that you get given to Scentsy Club. If you refer someone and they join up to Scentsy Club and purchase some items in Scentsy Club, you will also get loyalty points for that as well. So, as you can see, Scentsy Club is one of my favorite programs with Scentsy. I didn't realize how much I would love Scentsy Club when I first signed up. And I'm never going to be without Scentsy Club, because I never want to be without Strawberry Rose. I never want to be without Cozy Cardigan. I never want to be without Jack's Obsession. They're just 3 bars I know that will never come out of my Scentsy Club. If they were never to ever bring them back, they would stay in Scentsy Club indefinitely. If they bring them back into a catalogue. for a full 6 months, then I would take them out. But if they were to retire again, they would go back into Scentsy Club. So I hope you enjoyed my monthly unboxing of Scentsy Club. My son is getting into everything now, so I am going to sign off. I hope you're all doing well, and I will speak to you all again soon. Bye for now.